The M.A.D, which is known as the 5th tier middle path for the Dart Gunner, just got buffed in Battles 2, and here's what they changed. It says the 050 M.A.D rocket Moab damage used to be from 500, it is now to 450, which is a nerf, and with the Rocket Storm Moab damage used to be from 12, it is now to 60. And they explain this change from BT6 should help the M.A.D ability feel more impactable. So for that, we're going to be showcasing the M.A.D buff for today to see of how powerful this newly buffed M.A.D really is. So let's just get right into the match. And if you guys enjoyed today's content, don't forget to click that like button. And second of all, if you guys are new to my channel, don't forget to click that subscribe button. And for those of you who do not know, we are trying to hit 7,000 subscribers, and we're currently around a few more subscribers away to hit that goal. With you guys' help, I know we can all hit it, so subscribe. Alright, here we go, guys. So we're on the map Oasis, and we're going to be using my boy Snowpad, Darling, Village, and Ice. So for that, we're going to be starting off with Snowpad, which is going to be his hero. And I want to try to have this Snowpad on the better position spot. So we're going to go for him like right about now. And this guy will be starting off with the Dart Gunner, which is going to be his first tower. So this means this guy might be going for some type of Darling strategy. And his hero's actually a Dora. So that means this guy might be going for probably Darling Village Super. Like, that will be my only guess type here. Because if this guy decides to bring out Darling Village Super, then I'm not too sure how exactly are we going to play this off here. Because I know for our goal for today's video is to showcase the newly buffed Dart Gunner that was just buffed in Battles 2. That the Rocket Storm Moab damage is now 60 instead of 12. Which I believe 12 times 5 equals 60. Which means it's going to be a pretty decent damage. He's going to tower boost. Okay, I don't know why this guy did tower boost in the first place. So, unfortunately, we're definitely not going to survive during the past round 40 types here. So, if this guy decides to have super, then there's just no point for me trying to go epic linking against this guy that decides to run super along with the strat. But we're going to go for the powerful darts just right about now. Now, for my goal that I said that earlier is to try to showcase the M.A.D to see of how good it is along with this combination, which I know we have the village as going to be the second loadout. So my only way we can easily summon the defend like a big type of rush, like let's just say if there's a rush with some fortified BADs, then what we're going to do is we'll try to have this upgrade to the M.A.D, go for the village next to the M.A.D to go for the home of defense. And I think home of defense along with the M.A.D combination is definitely going to be pretty useful along with these strategies in Battles 2. Okay, so he's going for a farm. Okay, I'm glad this guy did not have the village, because if this guy decides to have village along with the Dart Gunner is going to be the loadout, then that means this guy might be going for some type of best type of eco strategy, because usually with the Adora, along with the Super Monkey, directly gets buffs from her. So I have to be sure if we have to somehow try to somehow get rush, or we're not going to get rushed from bottom. Like, this guy might somehow refuse to rush me if I want to somehow force him to lead down some lives here. So I want to see if we'll send up with some group yells on round 7. And we'll try to send up with some bunch of stuff here, because I know obviously this guy's going to try to play safer. He did use the level 3 ability, which I don't know why this guy used the ability. Like, you don't have to use the ability from the Adora, which I know obviously people decide to like somehow greedy to go for a nest farm, which kind of makes understandable to be honest here. But for that, we're going to go for the Ice Tower, which is going to be on this spot. Or I want to go for the Cycle Cannon, which is going to be on the actual spot. So what we're going to do is we'll have this like grab out here. And again, this guy did tower boosted, which I believe he used all of his tower boosts. Well, not yet. I think this guy does have like 1 or 2 tower boosts left. Okay, we forced him to use another tower boost. That's good. I'm pretty sure he is definitely going to try to somehow play safe. So I think for my goal is to try to go for the village like right next to it. And we have to be really careful against like a rush though, because I know sometimes these players decide to send me like some type of rushes or whatever this guy will be doing. But what we're going to do is we'll send it with some sets of purples. So we'll do that right about now. Okay, he went for the Hydro. I guess that's a fair play because, yeah, I want this guy to lay down some lives here, bruh. Alright, well, that was a bad idea for me, but I want to see if we can easily somehow do is to try to somehow make him leak down some lives, which I know this guy does have. Oh, yep, yeah, he's got Super Monkey. Okay, so he's going to be running with Darling Farm and Super, so this is definitely not going to be pretty as good, though. So what we're going to do is, I think I'm going to send it with some sets of, maybe with some one region rainbow with some purples, just to force him to go for another tower boost. So what we're going to do is we'll do this. Okay, leak, please, leak down some lives. No way! We both have the same life advantage. Yo, there's no way that this guy and we both have the same life advantage here. Dang it, bro. I want this guy to leak like 1 life, 237, so we could try to get rushed with some B.A.D. rush. Like, dude, that is just like completely absurd of how did this guy barely leak down the same exact lives here. Like, holy cow. Well, since all I know, we're gonna go past round 40 if this guy knows how to rush me, because I want to see if we can easily get rushed along with the B.A.D. Like, if this guy sent me with some ZMGs, BFBs, etc., then we're gonna do is we'll try to defend it by going for the plasma incinerator. And what is the best way we could easily summon defend against DETs? Like, that's the question. Well, luckily we have the ice, because the ice tower plus with the icicle impel. But if you go for the top path, this will attack the DETs, or you could try to activate the ability for snowpad. Yeah, I don't even know if this might be pretty impossible to try to somehow force him to rush me, but we'll find out and see though. We'll find out and see. Okay, he's gonna rush me. Snowpad ability. I think we are going to be fine here. We'll have this up just to be safe. There we go. And we're going to continue on with some good progression Nico, because I know this round he might send me with some F Moabs. So if this guy decides to do that, then we'll try to defend it with along with the Dying Gunner. And whatever, if there's a BFB rush like this, then we're going to have this up to the Plasma Incinerator, or go for like a couple more of the Dying Gunner spams, so we could try to able to pop it a bit quickly though. But with that, I think we might have this upgrade to the Arctic Wind, so this will help out a bit. And whatever, if we do prepare to go for the all-out type of rushes like this, especially with tight ceramics or tight leads over bat, so don't forget, because usually with some tight ceramics or any type of rushes that this guy will be doing, then I think the best way that we do want to summon defend it is to have this upgrade to the Snowstorm, use the ability, activate the level 3 ability from Snowpad, or just go for sure to go for the Plasma Incinerator, and that's all. Alright, it's already round 20, so let's see if there's a way this guy might able to send me with some rushes or so, like a BFB. If not, then I think we're both going to be going epic late game at the same time here. So whatever, if we are prepared to go for a defense, then we're definitely going to try to launch and try to able to go epic late game for you guys, alright? So we'll have this up to the Monkey City. Well, we're not going for the Monkey City just yet, because I just recently over-eco a bit too much. So if I do this, alright, there we go, got that up. Oh, what I should have done is to try to get so many of the village farms, so we could try to get so much money by going for the monkey comedy spams and much more. So once we do get rushed, like I know for the next round, this guy, he has the Iron Man Flown, by the way, don't forget. What we're gonna do is we'll have this upgrade to the Arctic Wind here. And if this guy decides to rush me with some tight leads or tight ceramics in the next round, then we'll have this upgrade to the laser cannon all the way get to the plasma incinerator. So we'll have this up just to be safe, and I believe this upgrade might be the M.A.D, guys, so don't forget about that. And it's already round 24, so be prepared yourself, because I know this is going to be a pretty scary situation. So we'll have this up to the 2-0 as well for the monkey comedy. And I will be going for the upgrade to the monkey opus for probably in the next round or so, because I know our goal is to showcase the M.A.D buff, which it got buffed in the recent update. Also, with the level 16 from the Adore, like I kind of forgot to mention, the relic gets buffs for sun avatars and definitely much more. So for the next few rounds, like I know round 26 is about to be here very, very soon, we're gonna go for the upgrade to the icicle impel. I'm not sure what is the best way we could try to somehow defend that DET rush. We can still somehow do is to go for the Monkeyopolis, but I believe this guy might able to counter me with some type of BADs, or not the BADs, but the DETs, which I'm a bit scared that this guy might able to send me with some type of beefy rush. So we had to somehow go for the Abrolment. I don't even know what's the best way, so let's do the map really quickly. This is going to be 7,000. So if I have enough to go for the impel, does that mean we have to somehow defend it? I think we might defend this cell. So I'm gonna do is, well, I'm gonna try to time this, as I don't want to somehow die to this as a DETs, because I know we have the upgrade to the good old of the icicle. If we do, then we'll have the snowstorm prepared. Well, I guess this guy did not rush me, so what we're gonna do is we'll have the Monkeyopolis like right about now. And what we're gonna do is we'll have this upgrade to the jungle drums. And whatever, if there's a rush coming up from my opponent, which I know the icicle impel costs like 32,000, then we'll try to save it to go for the upgrade as well. And this is going to be the upgrade to the M.A.D, because I believe the M.A.D upgrade has got to be the best way, so we could try to showcase of how powerful with this combo. Okay, he sent me a tight rush. Use the ability just to be safe. We're fine. Nice. Round 28. Actually, let me fix my position. Sorry about that. Let me go ahead and do that. Alright, there we go. Got the impel. Just in case if there's a DT rush. So we're gonna go for it is we'll get so many of the Monkey Cities upgrade or Monkey Colonies, which I know our goal is to try to able to go all the way get to the highest advantage round. Well, I'm kind of lucky that we both have the same light rules advantage because this guy in the early game, he barely laid down like, well, he did lay down the same exact lives, which is 138, while I did. That was actually a pretty close call of how this guy never ever laid down like 1.5 lives advantage. Like, that's so stupid, bro. But I think for the next few rounds, like, I know this guy does have a lot of time for farms, and he's got one Monkey Nomus off the back. And third round 30 with some BFB, ladies and gentlemen. So let's see if this guy might send me an FBAD. I'm not even sure if there's a way that this guy, he might send me with some FBAD rushes. Oh, he is not. Okay. Is he fine against the set? I mean, yo, you need to go for the Sun Avatar because that will directly... Bro, a ZMG? Why are you sending me a F ZMG rushes but tights? What? There's no way, man. Okay, we'll go for the M.A.D. Alright, there we go. And we'll have this upgrade to the Jungle Drums to get bust from it. And I'll activate this. I mean, I don't even have to use it, but I think this might is to kill everything, right? It does. Wow. Alright, well, I guess we will take it, but still. Why are you sending me with some tight ZMGs against the Impel? Like, that's not going to do anything. And he's going to die to the... Oh my god. If he's dead to round 32, I swear to freaking god, this guy does have the 0 IQ play that never went for the upgrade to the Sun Avatar. You have to go for the Sun Avatar, my friend. Come on, bro. Oh my god, you're dead to the set. Bro, you're dead. Oh my god, you're so dead. Yeah, it's round 32. Oh my god, there's no way this guy... Okay, went for the Sun Avatar. Okay. Come on, bro. Defend the sets. He is definitely going to be fine. Or he is not going to be fine here. But literally, I don't even know how this guy's actually playing a bit well or not that well. But he is definitely going to be fine, right? Oh, Rocket Storm. Okay, he did afford a Rocket Storm. Wow. If this guy died at the AI, like, imagine, then I'm gonna be so mad that this guy might completely throwing the content on me, though. Like, dude, I want to try to go all the way get to the highest advantage round to see if we do get rushed with some FBADs. But still, this guy did not send me any upper rushes, like, in the last few rounds, which I understand, like, this guy does have a long time for banana farms, but I want to see if we can easily get rushed, like, that's all. Oh, here's the fortified BAD. Alright, let's go. Okay, so... what we're gonna do is we'll have the Abrilman prepared. I don't even know if there's a way we could easily defend it, but I think we might be able to test out and see of how powerful with the newly buffed M.A.D really is. Okay, another one. We'll have the Home of Defense just to prepare ourselves. And I still need to go for the upgrade to the Abrilman, that's all. So, we'll have the Home prepared. And, okay. We'll have this up. I'm gonna time this just to be safe. Okay, use everything. Oh, the last spike. You guys hate to see it. I do apologize. Oh my god, the lag. The lag is so real. Oh, no way we're defending. Oh, we're not defending still, right? Oh, we're so dead. He's dead. He's dead first. Holy cow. I literally thought we almost had it to defend it. Bro, there's no way we missed one single fortified BAD. Like, that was so close. Oh my god, man. I thought I was gonna die first for a second. Like, I did saw the ceramic, but luckily that the snowstorm at the end barely saved us. I literally thought that I almost died to that. Like, what I should have done is to try to summon micro the M.A.D, so that way I could try to activate the ability again and again, so we can easily showcase of how powerful with this combination really is, though. Jesus Christ, that game was absolutely really bad. But luckily we did get the win, which I'm very happy about. We're gonna hop into another game, which I want to get some really good games with along with the M.A.D buffs, so I will catch you guys when we get to the next one. Alright, so we're back on the same map, and this time we did get the impel a bit early because in the last couple of rounds, this guy did send me like a tight Mara rush or fortify, so I had to somehow do is to go for the upgrade to the impel to somehow play safe, which I know impel directly slows down every per tight rushes. Now, I'm not sure if we're gonna somehow afford the M.A.D just yet, because I know obviously in the last game I kind of forgot to mention that the rocket mod damage did get nerfed, so that's why the B.A.D couldn't just pop faster along with the homeland defense. So which means by that, I just have to somehow do is to try to micro my homeland, or not the homeland, just that, but we have to somehow micro the M.A.D ability, so we can easily somehow defend like a big nasty of the all-out B.A.D rushes. So this is going to be a pretty hefty game here, along against the strategy, of course, which I know these games like left to right in general. We're going to have to somehow do is to try to able to defend it. I could still try to have this up to, well, I'm going to try to go for the M.A.D first, which I know we're going to try to build a couple more of the village farms. And whatever this guy prepares to go for the all-out B.A.D rushes like this, then we'll have this up to go for shred defense here, because I know M.A.D, guys, it's got to be the best type of upgrade to defense, along with these combos and battles too. So let's try our hardest to try to be able to get this straight. And we have like around at 6,000 per eco. We'll go ahead and get so many of the Monkey Cities upgrade. And after that, then what we're going to do is we'll save it to go for the M.A.D. Which I know this guy didn't send me a B.A.D rush in the last couple of rounds. But I think with that, we do want to somehow prepare ourselves. Because usually you can easily somehow micro the M.A.D. Like, you don't have to wait until the cooldown comes back. But let's try to see if we could go for a Monkeyopolis. But I want to somehow sacrifice it. Okay, so send me a B.A.D rush. Right after I go for the upgrade to the Monkeyopolis. Okay, it is what it is, man. So we're gonna go for the M.A.D. There we go. And we gotta start prepared to go for the big all-out. So holy, this is gonna be pretty painful, chat. Because again, the rockets for the M.A.D did get nerfed in the recent update. So we're gonna try to time this. So we'll have this up like right about here. Use tower boost. You know what? I'll use my call of arms. Why not? Come on, pop it, please. Okay, nice. I'll activate this. Come on. You know what? I'm selling you. We're fine. Oh my god, let's go. Okay, we did summon defend one single B.A.D. Again, I want to let you guys know that if you want to summon micro the M.A.D like this, like, I know, it's just pretty impossible to be able to summon micro the M.A.D, but you have to do is to try to save more money, whatever, if you are starting prepared to go for a shred defense in battles too. Anyways, already round 38, so we're gonna wait out until this guy sends me with some B.A.D rushes, because if not, this guy might able to refuse to rush me. Like, I know this guy does not have any up to sniper performance potential, unfortunately, so this is gonna be like a pretty painful way. So I think we're definitely gonna be still trying to able to play safer. Yeah, it's already round 39, so let's try to wait until he sends me a B.A.D rushes. So we'll have this upgrade right about here, and I gotta start counting my opponent because we don't have any of the regeneration lines, unfortunately. So let's go ahead and spend come at me, and let's see if this guy might send me a rush. If not, he's probably gonna refuse to rush me, of course. Okay, he's trying to defend it. I mean, he's dead though. You're not defending. Yeah, let me spend come at me. Let me bloom boost it, and yeah, there's nothing this guy could do. Nothing he could do, chat. Like, there's just no point for me to regenerate lives, like, anyways. Like, there's nothing I could do. Yeah, this guy's not even sending me a rush. Okay, well, we're gonna have to hop into a Sandbox test because this guy is just, like, literally refuses to rush me. Like, come on, bro. I mean, he sent me one set of fortified B.A.D, which I'm glad, but still, this guy still did not send me B.A.D rush. Like, what are you doing, bro? And you're just gonna surrender? Okay. You could just counter me with the B.A.D or just like a fortified DETs. Like, that won't do anything because we have the impel off the back. But we're gonna hop into a Sandbox to test things out, so I'll catch you guys there. Alright, so I actually tried out the rush recording to send myself a fortified B.A.D rushes, so we're gonna try to play it out. And let's see if this strategy will defend like an all-out fortified rushes, but with the showcase of the M.A.D. just for you guys, alright? So, what we're gonna do is we'll homeland defense, micro, tower boost, and use the M.A.D. ability. And yeah, let's see if the M.A.D. deals a ton of damage against a BD rushes. So, looks like we are going to try to somehow defend it still. Okay, M.A.D. Where's my homeland? There we go. Alright, use that. Okay, this is gonna be pretty interesting. Because I know I need to rebuy and sell my M.A.D, so this will deal a ton of damage per Sisty. Alright. Okay, use tower boost. Alright, use that. Alright, we did defend it. Okay, so yeah, I just want to showcase the M.A.D. buff. Even though you need to rebuy and sell your micro for the M.A.D, I think this could probably work out, whatever, if you have so much money. But if you ran out of money, it's able to sell micro to home with defense, plus the M.A.D is pretty expensive, able to get that up. Well, I believe one my mistake I did is I should have went for the top path while I was trying to able to rebuy and sell my M.A.D. So let's try this again. So what we're gonna do is just play record and send myself a all-out rush. And what we're gonna do is we'll do the same thing. Tower boost, M.A.D. ability. Okay, use that. Okay, we barely defended still, but what will happen if I ran out of money? But I believe rebuy and sell the micro with the M.A.D, even with the home of defense, I think it's going to be pretty impossible to be able to defend it. Whatever, if you have everything set up to go for the M.A.D with the micro, I think the best way, you do want to somehow hold it off here, is to have the best, and then the Ray of Doom, which I forgot that these two directly helps out against like a group types of rushes, or any type of stacks, ZMGs, BFBs, etc. here. I think the M.A.D with along with the buzz, I think it's actually pretty decent. So let me know about your thoughts down in the comments down below, which I know I understand that the M.A.D did get nerfed because of the rocket damage, but with the rocket sword ability with the mod damage to really gives like amount of damage buffs to Sisty, which is actually insanely crazy. With that being said, we will somehow take that for sure for today's content, alright? But that's going to be it for today's video, so I hope you guys all enjoyed it. If you guys have not subbed, don't forget to subscribe and also smash the like button if you enjoyed today's video, and I will see you guys in the next one. And peace everybody.